Ladies and gentlemen, here we are for the very first. First of all, I'm pretty sure this is accurate. Let me double check just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure this is the first Austin FC watch along of 2026. And it is also the first thing that I've done on this YouTube channel since the end of November, which I do apologize for. The last video was posted November 26th about the end of year roster moves that went into effect 4 days later. And then here we are now. The last stream was, of course, the LAFC game number 2 in the beginning of November. But here we are with the first Austin FC things of 2026. And welcome in. Currently watching MLS 360. We have DC Philly. DC is leading Philadelphia. That was surprising to me. But yeah, I hope we're all doing well. I'm excited for a new season. Still getting stuff sorted because we have a new microphone, unfortunately. Nope, I gotta go. Let's go like here. Maybe that's better. Let me know. You're gonna have to keep me updated on what the audio sounds like, because I'm still trying to get this new setup sorted properly, because I unfortunately had to go buy a new PC as the other one did die. But here we are with a new PC. Vancouver and Real Salt Lake is on as well. The other game that is scoreless 25 minutes in. The other thing, just to add insult to injury, is I'm still getting over a bit of a cold. That's fun. So if I'm a little nasally and a little stuffy, Orlando City Red Bull has a key play alert. What is this? Probably a goal, I think. Horrid pass. Horrendous pass from Orlando City. Red Bull is already up 1-0. Let's see, far side, puts a ball, goalkeeper saves it, pushes it wide to this near side, the right side for New York. Oh, off the crossbar. Dings one off the crossbar, ball goes out for a throw-in for Orlando City. That's a crazy shot, dinged off the crossbar. Good save from the goalkeeper on this near side of the pitch, probably 6 yards out, less 4 yards out, strikes one right over the goalkeeper's left hand. And, dings off the woodwork. All right, there is a couple of things that we need to do, and honestly, I'm surprised that this is. I need to turn this down a little bit. This is. We'll keep that one, and we'll just go down to this and turn this down a little bit. I'm yelling at myself, and that makes it hard to talk. All right, let's see. We'll do that. Save that. Cool. And then we'll move over to a couple of things that I missed and did not do during the off season, which is what I normally do. I'm also noticing something a little slightly off about this. This one has to go this way a little bit. It's not lined up, and that's going to bother me whenever I'm here. There, that's good. All right, perfect. All right, what was I doing? Oh, yes, these. All right, so first we're going to go to the Rooted in Austin, which I believe is the kit release video. I think that's what this is. So here we go. Kit release video. I think we double check, make sure this will go 10, 14, 40. And let me see. Yeah, can I just not read things? Okay, okay. I can't. This is not rooted in Austin. We are rooted in Austin. I can't read things. This is not the preseason series that Austin did prior, which I don't think they did this year, which I'm a little bit disappointed about. But this is the kit release video. It is. So I have seen the kit. We are wearing it tonight.
Walk with me along the river's edge. Curve into the blues and harmonize water with sky. Lean back and fall into a smooth vibration. We flow freely here in Austin. Run through winding Verde hills to the highest point Hear the cardinals, grackles, and sparrows sing. Flutter with monarch butterflies on their annual flight. We float on the wind here in Austin. Stroll down a hiking trail or saddle up for a trail ride. Our paths will cross with a howdy and a hug. We navigate by heartbeat and strum. Hear the roar from the south end here in Austin. Come to the living oak with arms stretched out wide, a canopy of leaves, 100 years of shade. Stay here in the field where legends are made.
They're also throwing in all the
as wild
kit names.
Rooted in Austin.
I mean, I do like the kit. It is just like the inverse of this one. Like, it is just the inverse of the Heartbeat kit. I think that's what it's called. Which is, like, it's fine. It's just the very generic Adidas kit. So, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the fact that most of the kits are the same. But, you know, it is what it is. That is how these things go. So, yeah. All right. Now we'll move on to the kind of pre-game kickoff thing that they did, that minute-long kind of ad for the match. And we'll see what this has to offer today. Where it all begins. Austin FC kicks off 2026 campaign against Minnesota.
This one is for the South End. Okay. The birth at the Q, I say cinco años. Now it's still screaming stew, all green when we host. The most intimidating fan base in the whole league. Allow us to set the scene as all our opponents arrive looking up, cause they stepping in the Verde lights. I wonder if they recognize the kind of vibe that they about to walk into. Cue the gates at Q2, roll cameras dissolve too. The drum beat the fire show, trumpets hitting high notes. This is how football town goes down. We've been around for a few years, shifted through a few gears, still here, loud as that day one sound. The OGs in an all green, drumming through the heartbeat of the ATX underneath the chest. From a seat in the ground to an oak in the crest. Welcome to the biggest show in the ATX. Verde Distos.
I mean, like, it's good. It's good. It's like the, you know, a lot of people will say, yeah, that was the end of it. A lot of people will have their issues with these pre-game videos entirely because of the fact that the quality on the field has not matched up well at all with those hype videos, because at the end of the day they are just hype videos. So, you know, it is what it is, whatever. I mean, they're very, very well done. The Austin FC media team, arguably, I've said this so many times before, is the best media team in the league by far, without a doubt. Okay, so let me pull one more thing up, and then I will be ready. If I can spell things properly. Holy. All right. Okay. So we'll do the starting lineups now. We're about 15-ish minutes till kickoff. This one, right? Yep, there we go. All right. Here is the starting lineup for the first game in Austin of 2026. Danny Pereira featured on the front. We got Brad Stuver in goal. I think this is going to be a 4-3-3, although I could see it going to a 4-4-2. The center back pairing of Svatok and Heinz Eich. In my opinion, those are the quality two, the best two center backs that we have at the moment. Again, that's without seeing John Bell, and I believe without seeing Guillermo Biro, who's out, not playing today. Sorry, I blanked on his name. Also, if you want to classify him as a center back, he's kind of that third center back or fullback. Okay. Speaking of fullbacks, we got to the fullbacks on the backside. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. John Gallagher on the right and Zane Kolmanich on the left. I did that backwards. Whatever. That's because Miko Dessler is out with an injury. Moving up one level, we have we definitely have Ilie Sanchez wearing the captain's armband tonight with Danny Pereira standing next to him in that midfield. But we might have the reason why I don't know if this is a 4-3-3 or a 4-4-2 is Joseph Rosales. He's starting for this first game in Austin, first game with the club, and I've been told, and I'm pretty sure he's able to both play as a left-handed player or left-sided player, either left back, left mid, or left wing. So the entirety of the left-hand side, in addition to playing central midfield. So he could either be playing left mid or central midfield with Danny and Elie. Then moving down that list, you have the front three, which is what I'm thinking. You have Facundo Torres, most likely on the left if it's a front three, or set as a secondary striker. Mirtu Uzuni playing at the number 9 position, maybe next to Torres, maybe on his own up top, depending again formation. And then on the right hand side, you'll have Jaden Nelson, either as that winger or that right midfielder, depending on, like I said, if it's a 4-4-2 or a 4-3-3. I'll be interested to see what Apple has to say the formation is, because half the time it's wrong, in addition to the fact that they posted clearly AI'd let me get there. In at least my opinion, were AI'd generated lineups for every team. This was last week, a little bit before that. That's Seattle. Where's the Austin one? There's the Austin one. All right. I'll bring this up as well, but before I do, oh yeah. So this is the lineup that that the MLS decided to post and say that Austin was going to use, which is hilarious, because you got 2 players that are hurt, that were noted were out, with Mikael Dessler here and Owen Wolf. This is saying that Austin's projected 11 for the starting game is a 3-4-3. John Bell, nope. Heinz Fatok, sure. Obviously, they got Suva, right? Rosales, fair call. Danny Pereira, pretty sure that was obvious. In the front three, no surprise at all with that front three. So, complete whiff on here. This was known about because he had sports hernia surgery, I believe is what it was. Dessler's out with an injury, and this is just a miscall from whatever AI decided to make a projected 11. I'm pretty sure also this had comments. Yeah, hasn't played with 3 Yep, that's true. Hasn't played 3 center backs all preseason. Dessler and Wolf are injured and didn't play at all during preseason. Rosales is playing on the right. Torres is a 10. Okay, so this might be a Facundo Torres in and then Rosales here. I might be wrong. Nelson has potential, but isn't a starter. Well, that's just kind of awkward now. I would agree with this one. What else we got here? 4-3 looks solid on paper, but I'm curious how Wolf holds up as the lone pivot with all the other width. Could be managed if Dessler bomb forward like last year. Well, I mean, this is a fair point, but Owen Wolf's not going to be the stand guy. Like, all 3 of these players push forward. And if anything, Danny was the one that stays back. Yeah, AI slop. Yeah, that's very true. I'm not even gonna bother with the rest of it. All right, we'll close that one. This is the Minnesota United starting 11. You have Calendar, which I believe was from a recent, I don't know how recent necessarily now, transfer with Inter Miami. You get Taylor, Boxall, Duggan, Markinich, Will Trapp, Triantis, Fluane, Pereira, and Chankale and Yaboa up top. I'm a little worried about Yaboa, but on the benefit, you do not have James Rodriguez playing. And Red Bull New York has just gone 2-0 up on Orlando within 40 minutes. On the bench, Smear, Paddleford, Duncan, Harvey, Gene, Stroud. This is not Jared Stroud. This is the other Stroud. Julian Gressel, Putt, and Dieng. Dieng? I don't know how you say his name. I do apologize. But that's the starting 11 for both sides tonight. I think that Austin, I don't know necessarily what my hopes are from this season. I don't know. I don't know. But, you know, we'll see. Let's see what the Austin FC says. Why am I not? Can I not? Okay, I'm still muted, but I'll still see him here. Great. All right. Where's Biro? He's injured. That's been known about. Oh, that's the other thing I normally do. Let's see what the comments are. Starting a left fullback at right wing. You know, you're not wrong. Joseph Rosales. True. He's also a center midfielder. Or wait. Yeah, that would be Rosales. Yeah, whatever. This is back four written all over it. Or something else tells me, yeah, it is a back four. Nope, a back four. Where's Wolfito? Still recovering from his surgery. I know that one. Where Biro is? That's a good question. I think he's injured, but I don't think he's seen any preseason play. So that is kind of weird. But yeah. All right. Let's see. Moving on here. Season opener with the Giant Bear. Cool. Starting 11. Is this okay? This is wow. We're going all the way back here. Fortress Macalla. People were in seats an hour ago. A lot of people just saying we're back. We're back. Nolan Wolf is recovers from hernia. Yeah, okay. Hernia surgery, but we'll see Torres for the first time in Verde Black. Good. Cool. Yep, wearing the rooted kit today. There is a cold front coming through tonight. Kickoff. Kickoff about 45 degrees and windy at 9:30 in Austin. So in about 2 hours, probably into the game-ish, it will get down to 39 in Austin, Texas, which is crazy. Let's see what this lineup says. So this prediction is again this was, I think, posted by. This wasn't okay. I have the refereeing for today. Jesus, great. Okay, I'll get back to that in a second. I don't think they. Okay. I swear they posted one. Did they post it yesterday? They posted today. They posted it yesterday. Might not have tagged it. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm looking for. I'm curious to see what we're evaluating the predicting starting 11. Here. Okay. Yeah. So it is the same one. So this is what We Are Austin TV paired with Olay, I believe is what it is. Olay US Mexico paired with We Are Austin TV. Said for the probable starting 11 for Austin FC. Stuver and net, they're saying a 3-4-3 as well. Stuver and net, Heinzek, Svatok, Biru. Again, missed that Biru. Danny Pereira and Ilie Sanchez, got that right. Gallagher and Rosales as the left and right midfielders, got half of that right. Actually got both of them right, but maybe not the positional. And then the front three of Torres, Izuni, and Jaden Nelson. So almost right there. Then the other thing that I was going for is we're the pro, or not quite pro, refereeing changes or announcements. There's the match day 1, Austin versus Minnesota. Referees Armando Villarreal, okay, Corey Rockwell, Justin Howard, Sergey Damianchuk, Soren Stosia at VAR, and Claudio Badia as the assistant VAR referee. All right, let's see. We're still about 5 minutes before the stream will kick on. I'll keep this on. No Hamas at all. Shame for the spectacle, but not going to complain. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed that Austin doesn't get to face James Rodriguez tonight, but it's okay. That's going to be dangerous when he shows up there, I think. Okay. So what FootMob is saying for a predictive lineup is a 4-2-3-1, a 4-5-1, whatever you want to call it, kind of a 4-3-3 as well, with Galley, Svatok, Heinzike, Kolmanich as a back four, I can't count. Danny and Ilya Sanchez as that two defensive pivot midfielders, kind of. Attacking midfielder trio of Rosales, Torres, and Nelson. Rosales on the right, Nelson on the left, and then Azuni up top, central target guy. But this also has Minnesota playing a 4-3-3 flat, just a flat 4-3-3, basic 4-3-3, which is not what they showed on their broadcast, like on their declaration. So take that with a grain of salt. Maybe 4-3-3 for Austin, maybe 4-4-2. The insights into the game, according to FootMob, Austin's last 4 wins in 2025 were all 1-goal margins with match winners after 80th minute. Yay. Austin FC lost their last 3 matches before the season opener. Yep, true. Haven't finished 0-0 against Minnesota in any of their 12 meetings. Good, so we will see goals. Torres returns to the MLF after scoring 47 goals in 3 seasons with Orlando City. Yeah, he did. Minnesota's 27 set-piece goals in 2025 were the most by an MLS team since 2014. That's what I do not want to hear. There's 6 goals from throw-in. This is Minnesota. 6 goals from throw-ins in 2025 were the most in MLS since 2013. Also don't want to hear that. 2025 MLS Goalkeeper of the Year, Dwayne St. Clair, departed for Inter Miami this winter. So did they just swap goalkeepers? They did, right? Because Drake Callender went from Inter Miami. Did he not? Ollie, I don't want to see that. 2025. No, he was in Charlotte last year. Sorry. He was in Charlotte last year. Inter Miami till August 2025. Then technically, till August of 2025. Or from Inter Miami from January 2020 to August 2025 with Inter Miami. Then August 2025 to January 2026 with Charlotte. So a couple games with Charlotte. Didn't play any games for them. And then Minnesota United now. So technically, yes, from his 118 games at Inter Miami. Okay. So they did just switch goalkeepers. Minnesota United can leapfrog Austin with a win here. Well, yeah, because everybody's on 0 points. Thanks. I guess the other thing that we'll touch on is MLS matches right now. We have 2 games earlier today. St. Louis hosting Charlotte. That game ended 1-1. Then the second game today was Cincinnati hosting Atlanta. That was 2-0 in favor of the home team. Then you got one away team winning, one home team winning, and 1 game scoreless. The scoreless game is Vancouver Real Salt Lake in Vancouver. That is approaching halftime here. All of them. 2 are approaching halftime. 1 is not. The one at halftime is DC United at home up on Philadelphia, like we said earlier. And the other one is New York Red Bulls in Orlando up 2-0, just about halftime as well there. Standings currently in the East, Cincinnati did get their win. And then Red Bulls DC are currently leading. Charlotte gets a draw, so they're in 4th as of right now, with a couple other teams to play. In the West, you have St. Louis on a single point, Vancouver and Salt Lake also currently on 1 point as their game is currently going on and scoreless there. And then nobody below that. Austin's currently sitting second from the bottom. I don't know why. Why not just do this alphabetically? We've been second, third place then technically, but whatever. All right. We're moving on. We're moving on here. Let's see. I'm going to switch this over. Let's see if I can get onto the Austin stream if it's started yet. Let's see. Yes, it has. Perfect. Watch live in English. And they do have Spanish this time. Cool. All right. We're on here. It's currently at their music. I will be right back. I'm going to use the restroom. And then we will officially start the first Austin FC stream of 2026. All right, here we go. They're showing the Austin FC lineup. It looks like they're saying, and they being Apple TV, is saying again a 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3, whatever you want to call it. I think they did also just show the Tifo, if I'm not wrong. Okay, come on. Going back too far. No, I did not. Okay, Drake calendar. What's up, Big Bird? How are you, man? We are here. I will talk about in a little bit a couple things that are different. But as a whole, yes, we are here. We're ready to go. I'm excited to be here. We will be here for a majority of the time. This lineup is also saying a 4-2-3-1. So they said a 4-3-2-1, not a 4-2-3-1. Doing good, man. How's the offseason? Offseason was good. I took it kind of a step back from this, which was nice to kind of reset, relax a little bit. But boy, am I ready to be back. As you see, I guess you don't really see. I did change this around a little bit. I don't even think I have a thing that has. Okay, well, right here, just off screen, is the old PC. Is the old PC? Is it on this camera? New one. Stream should run a little bit smoother now. So I'm ready to be here. I'm glad that's hopefully as well with that new PC working, I will be doing not only sorry, I'm trying to did not have it clear. Hide comment chat bots. Yes, hide. Okay, cool. Custom code maybe? Doing other streams besides just watch alongs, effectively, is what it is. Shut down source. Yeah, do not shut down that. Okay, cool. Yeah. Always show messages, yes. Okay, yeah. All right, good. So that should stay going the whole time. Yeah. So hopefully we'll be doing other streams during the season, but not of Austin FC stuff. With that as well, I figured out, and I think I have set up, I don't know how I'm going to do it moving forward, I need to figure out how to do it. I can dual stream both this layout, right? The regular like PC monitor, TV layout, but also vertically. Horizontal and vertically, I guess would be the best way to say that. Is I can also stream vertically for like YouTube Shorts and stuff like that. So I can do both. I didn't have it set up quite right for this time because I honestly wasn't 100% sure how it worked. And then I messed around with it a little bit and I just didn't set it up right for this one. But I think moving forward, we will both have a horizontal stream and a vertical stream of the watch-alongs. So whatever fits you better, if you're watching on your phone or something like that, or watching on a tablet and want to keep it vertical, we'll have that. If you're on a computer or something like that, you will be able to watch it horizontal just like normal. But that's also going to be going for any of the other streams that we do, not Austin FC related. They will always be in both. Why are we watching a bowling ad for Adidas? Okay, whatever. I'm ready for the season, though. No Hamas is disappointing, but it is what it is. Bad Bunny is in full blast, apparently. I would play this, but I know this is going to get copyrighted, so I'm going to just listen to it myself. Sorry about that. This. Turn that up. I'll show you, but you won't be able to hear it at all. Yeah, I mean, it's really just distorted. I mean, this is the level of distortion we're at. So, oh well, whatever. It's all good. All right, so that's that. It's just the hashtag AustinFC. Does anybody use this one, the Verde one? I love how they have Brandon Vasquez in ads. Wearing the, I guess he did wear this one. Celsius ad. It's a sponsor of a couple teams. Interesting tifo. Okay. It's not what I thought it would have been. I didn't realize you guys could see that the whole time. Cool. He's on my X profile when it changes. Okay, there you go. That's the tifo right there. It's interesting. I didn't think it was going to be this. Oh, hold on. And there's more. There's more. Oh, not much. It missed the top of it. But that's okay. Did somebody post it with the full top? Crazy sentence, but I don't think so. But I have it on my phone. No, they didn't. It just says. So that's the tifo, and I don't know if you can read it, but it says, "We will ride with you forever." It's good. It's good tifo. I thought it was gonna be a. Oh, great. I thought it was gonna be some sort of ice one, an ice tifo because of it's Minnesota United. It's Minnesota. It's the place that's had these issues. But fair enough. The audio. Austin with a 41% chance to win, 28% chance. Assume that was not approved. That is true. That's fair. Didn't think about that part of it. 28% chance of a draw and a 31% chance of a Minnesota United win. This is gonna be a little interesting. Austin wearing white and Minnesota United wearing their like light blue. Armando Villarreal Jr. Yeah, he's a Texas kid, but come on, you know the home team favoritism, right? Right? You're from Brownsville? No? Okay, never mind. Yep, there's the tifo waving. And there's the starting line. There's the starting whistle. Austin going from the left to the right. Minnesota going left, right to left. You know what I'm saying. Yeah. Stuver touched the ball 30 seconds in on the dot. So it does look like a 4-3-3 with Jaden Nelson and Facundo Torres as the two wingers. Rosales at midfield. Svatok bounces the ball straight off his noggin. Yeah, Rosales is central. That seems like a foul. No! Okay. Let him play a little bit. Better not call that one. There you go, Armando. Good job. Good interconnected play there from Torres and Danny. Good ball for, not a great control. Good, he gets it back, though. Come on, John. Push forward. Jaden Nelson. Top of the D. Back to John. Arguably a handball, I think, is what Danny's calling for. Or some sort of foul at the top of the box. There's nothing there. If they keep this aggression, right to Danny's feet too, the ball from Drake Callender. It's Rosales on the ball, his feet. Tried to find a Zuni, but gets deflected, and Ilie with the first foul of the game. Cool. If you keep this intensity, and you throw Brandon Vasquez up top, who drops? Who drops out of the 11 with Brandon Vasquez coming? Because I think once Owen comes back, Rosales goes out, or depending if Dessler's back, Rosales goes the left back, which I think that's probably most likely. Well, no, because Dessler's not Dessler's a right back. I'm stupid. Biro would be the left back. I've said Dessler's a left back like 4 times already. Jeez, I'm so out of touch. Get that. Good off the head. Cleared out Svatok. Not as far. Zuni was there. Fagunda Torres. Jaden Nelson. Oh, slip. Jaden Nelson just couldn't get the ball off him. Slip just on his side of the midfield. What do we think of the new stream setup? Do we like it? Do we not? What are we thinking? Oh, you can actually see the PC right there. It's dying, but it's right there. So who falls off the attack? I think I know who it is. I think it's obviously Jaden Nelson, right? Or, oh, get there, Jean. Good. Other than that, it looks good. Other than what? Other than that, it looks good. Were you talking about the Tifo? Good Svatok. Ooh, Svatok almost gets kicked in the head, and they do call the foul, the high kick there. Crest on the left shoulder. Oh, of the kit? Oh, I think. Please tell me that's just a one-game thing. The US 250. Tell me that they're not going to have a huge badge right here every single week. I mean, yeah, I do really like the fact that the away kits have this badge. I think this badge is better, in my opinion, as a on-shirt badge. If that makes sense. But yeah, no, I would agree. The crest, it needs to be a little bit smaller. But I like they're using that one. I want to get away from the stripes. Really? Just a solid, what would you rather have? Solid color or like a design? Because I'd be down for slightly a non-striped kit. Get there. There you go, Fagunda. There you go, Torres. Get there, Rosales. Good. Easy passes. Just get... I mean, yet again, Austin controls the time of possession. Result to Jaden Nelson on the far side. Yet cross? Is the first attacking chance going to be a cross? Is my question. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, technically, because it's a corner. I'm not counting set piece. Let me see. Can I do a poll? Here we go. Poll. First run of play attacking chance for Austin will be a cross. And we'll just say yes. No. All right. Let me know. What do you think? Is the first attacking chance gonna be a cross? Not counting. Oh, it's in the back of the net! Brandon Hindsight with the first goal of the year! Come on! There we go. There we go. Brendan Hines-Ike with the first goal of the game. 6th minute goal off his noggin. There we go. Good job. Off a set piece as well. Boom. Over galley. Boxall gets out jumped. Drake Callender just stationary. Come on. It also looks like Facundo Torres is keeping the... Looks like Facundo Torres is going to be the set piece guy this year. Maybe. At least off that. I think I need to... I'm sorry, I'm going to have to go back and forth for just a second here. I need this, and I need this. Copy to here. I don't actually want to reference it. I'm just gonna go here. It's gonna be just like text. This one. Oh wait, hold on. No, it's there. It's there. It's there. It's there. Oh, we want a different design on the jersey. Something root centric. What do you think? This is, again, just hear me out. For next year, right? Because it's this kit's going away next year. No, solid green, right? Solid with this color green. And then in this color, right? In that like slightly darker green / blackish green, the logo from that kit, from the away kit, or the light colored kit. Like from here, maybe just under the Yeti down. Kind of like how, was it Salt Lake or was it Colorado? It had the mountains on it. They're calling it the 7th minutes. So if I do this and then I go back here, is it referencing that way? Okay, cool. Good. I believe Denver. Yeah, Denver had one, but I think there's a MLS Mountain kit design. It was Colorado. Yeah, okay. No, so it's not exactly what I was thinking of. But maybe, I mean, it's still stripe, but it's not, it's still stripes. And that would be here. Like that, like this design, right? Maybe a little bit lower, like start it here, maybe. Right, like start it here. And that's the top of the tree in that darker green. And then that just like goes down. What do we think? I don't know. Now that I say it, I still don't know if I like it or not. He's not wrong. Good control. Good ball. Good ball. And Mirtu just can't quite get there. It's awesome throw-in, though. Just by the camera guy. Zuni is applauding the... Oh, bounced up. Heinzike again. Nope, that one just goes to straight calendar. Let me see. Let me look at the Denver Nuggets mountain kit, mountain jersey. Yeah, but it not as prominent for that one, Big Bird. But yeah, something like that. I don't like the skyline on the jersey. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. I'd want it kind of like, you have to change it every year. That fair. And that's why I wouldn't do skyline. I'd do like that logo. Oh, Jaden Nelson on the near side gets a touch on it off of set piece. Keeps it in play. Try to get off Ilie. And there's a goal kick. Yeah, that's exactly why I wouldn't do the skyline, because it changes often. I have a tweet that shows the goal. Again, we won't show, right? The hell is this? Just as a quick side note here. The hell is this? I beg he sits down. Okay, good, he does. That, like, look at that. Look at the height there. I mean, like, that shows right there what happened on this goal. A great service right to the top of the 6. I mean, that's what I've been saying. Put a ball top of the 6 and let one of the defenders go for it. And he did. He went for it and he got it. Let me hear listen to the crowd, just pure crowd reaction. Yeah. That's how I thought it was going to react. Fair. And he goes right over and hugs Torres too as a celebration. Good. All right. Low corner. Oh, bounce up top of the D. Hits one over the crossbar. And that was... assisted by Facu Torres. Look at that. First game, first goal contribution. And there's a foul here against Minnesota. They were on a breakaway of sorts. I don't think there's still been like an actual run of play attacking chance because it was just kind of the corner. Zuni's still putting in quite a bit of effort, which would be nice. $10,000 for that's right. Minnesota's had fleeting chances. It looks just up the wings and then back to yep, okay, there it is. There's the first technical switch to loss after this year. Maybe. I mean, I think you always have to have a battle, right? Right, is you have to have a fight every year. And if that is Stuver losing it this year, fair. If it's not, fair. This one is deflected out from the Austin corner. Let us see the game. Ryan, unfortunately, I cannot do that. The stream would get taken down immediately. And I don't want to do that, and that's not how I run it. So it's just a reaction plus, it's a watch party. You all are, we're watching the game together. I can't show it. Austin's still just holding possession. What is it sitting at right now? Currently 63% for Austin. That seems pretty normal. Which not necessarily a great thing, but it's how Austin's always played. Possession ball. Tried to get some kind of long balls over the top and then do something with it there, but it's still, the end result is still a cross. From what it seems, the first 20 minutes again. I'm just worried that that's going to be the same run of play again this year. And it's just boring. I mean, Minnesota's now trying to build up some possession-based attack, right? Just work the ball slowly forward around the kind of what Austin used to do last year. Well, using the back line, using the defensive midfielders, just swinging the ball around, trying to get something going. God, it is still boring to watch. Come on, something. Oh, almost a giveaway there, but some maybe break it. It's a break for them. Nope, still kind of rotating the same thing. Back to the defensive midfielder. Will trap with the ball, tries to get something going, gets deflected. There's the giveaway. All right, push forward. That's a foul. All right, free kick for Austin in their defensive half. Villarreal has pointed out, okay, cool, we got one foul here. We got one. I got it. We got two. One more. We'll start doing something about it. Good. Glad he recognizes that. Glad he's voicing that as well. Or I guess signaling that, not necessarily voicing it. But Elie on this inside the defensive center circle, that defensive half, the semicircle. 22 minutes in. Ilya with the captain's hard man. He shifts it off to Danny, taking it now. Just pays it to him, plays it back to Danny, and then back to Stuver. Okay, maybe nothing's advanced. Maybe nothing's advanced into something more. I mean, Minnesota player did use. Torres has the ball back. Plays Galley on the overlap. Galley puts a cross in, low cross. Jaden Nelson gets there. Flexes out Rosales. Back to this near side, kind of by the camera guy. Galley wants the overlap. Instead goes inside to Torres. Wings it to Kolmanich, to Jaden Nelson, thinking about a cross. Now going to take his feet, pass the ball, plays it back out. Cross comes in all the way over the ball and out for a throw-in. For a Minnesota throw-in from Jan. Not bad. I mean, that ball went all the way across the field for no purpose. LA Inter Miami, 9:30 kickoff Eastern. Okay, interesting. I mean, does that game not kick off in like 20 minutes? Yeah, it's a 6:30 kickoff, is it not? Yeah, it kicks off. That's not even the nightcap. You got San Jose Sporting, Portland Columbus, and San Diego Montreal after that. And you got 2 games tomorrow. It's in Miami, that's why. 9:30. All right, Minnesota's got the ball, slowly working up the field. Still in their defensive half. Austin's front 2. So it does switch to a 4-4-2 defensively, right? When Austin's defending the ball. Rosales goes wide. Foul against Danny there. Rosales goes wide on this near side, kind of a right midfielder. Jaden Nelson slots back to that defensive left midfielder. And then Danny Ilya central with Ozuni and Torres pressing the back line now, which is good. Triantis is that recipient of that foul. Good interception there from Ilya. And there's a giveaway. Facundo Torres gets kicked in the heel. It is called. There we go. From Armando Villarreal Jr. Maybe it is home field advantage finally. Where does Hamas fit into this team? Who goes out for Minnesota? If there are any Minnesota fans in here. Where does he go? Stu plays the ball on the ground to Torres, who's sitting behind. Ooh, gets clipped. Card produced for Will Trapp. First one, 25th minute here. Will Trapp gets produced for a card. I'm assuming it's a third, because that foul itself was not that egregious. Actually kind of was. Just kind of sticks his leg in there a little bit too long. All right, they just go make up again. How old is Facu Torres? Facundo Torres is he's 25. April 2000. Wow. Who was the young? It was Jane. Is Jane? How James Nelson is young, right? He's like 22, 23. Okay, yeah. God, September 2002. God, so young. All right, nothing came in that set piece, by the way. Throw in here for Minnesota. 27th minute now. Oh, scuffed the pass. Saves it from going out of play, though, for Minnesota. Minnesota's still on the ball. Is that Yerboa out, I believe, off Danny's toe? Maybe? I think it was still off Danny's toe. Yes, yeah. Pereira's picking the ball up. Ooh, Heinz Ike is down, holding his neck. holding like this side of his neck. Did he get? Oh, he kicked in the throat, maybe, because he was the one that was pressing that sideline. He's still up. He's up. He's holding it. Let's see. Goes down, throat. Oh yeah, he just gets kicked like here, kind of right in the collarbone. Yeah, I mean that just off like the Minnesota player running forward and Hale coming up and hits him. It's just a collision. Nothing intent there. No foul. No nothing. Ball goes up. There we go, off the head of Ilie. Not outside the box quite yet. There's off Rosales is on it now. It was off Zuni's head. And gets tackled out of play. Still Austin ball. Jaden Nelson was from Vancouver, not Minnesota. See, playing the ball around the back. Svatok to Torres on this near side. Torres inside to Ilie. Ilie just has to boot the ball out of play just to be safe. All right, throw in here for Minnesota. Right to Ilie's foot. And then a scuffed play out of the back. Svatok tries to get it. No foul there. Slightly had his arms wrapped around Yeboah, I believe is who it was. And Minnesota regains possession now in their defensive half. And plays it back. Torres is Zuni's pushing. Sorry, I'm gonna mix up names right now. I'm still, you can tell I'm still stuffy. Just not thinking straight. First game as well. Good tackle, Rosales. Just puts a foot out there. Good pass. Torres wanted the give and go. Now Danny's got it. Central of the field, pushing forward inside the center circle. Plays that wide for Heinzike, across the midfield. Up the line for Kolmanich. Back inside to Danny. To Jaden Nelson now on the outside. Up the field a little bit, back to Jaden Nelson. John Gallagher over on this side. Plays out wide to Rosales. Galley with the overlap decides not to. Goes back to Svatok. Back to Rosales. Spins around. Back to Svatok. Back to Rosales. Cross field. Oh, if the Minnesota player does not get a foot on that goes through and finds a Zuni. Kind of one-on-one with the defender. Just outside the box. Svatok tries the same thing, or Minnesota tries the same thing. Svatok does just kind of go, nope. And pushes Yeboah over. Referee says no foul. Which, fair. Yeboah tried to embellish, I believe is what the argument's going to be there. Jaden Nelson trying for the overlap. Nope, goes central at the penalty spot. It's all right. Still got 15 more minutes in this first half. Austin up by 1. Is the stream all right for everybody? Is the stream okay? Saying it's not receiving enough data. It's interesting. Are we still good? I gotta pull this up here. Just to see, just to make sure that we're still good. It looks like we're still okay. Pull this charger out then too. Okay. Yeboah off the top of the bar. Or excuse me, for a sec, but not back. All right, good. Cool. Thank you. I'm still setting up the new like PC system and everything. So it's still, I had to change all of my like OBS settings and stuff like that. So not change them, but reset them to what they were. And I don't think I did all of them correctly. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm hoping that it's still all right. All right, Austin with a goal kick here. Heinzike just plays it right to Stuver's feet. Right to midfield. Ali Svatok puts it down the line to... Okay. Bounces off of Torres and then off of a Minnesota player out for a throw. Galley just outside the Minnesota... Just inside, excuse me, the Minnesota technical area. A lot of back and forth. Kind of nothing clean from either team. I think I might need to up the bit rate a little bit. All right, 55% possession for Austin. Little, I mean, that is a handball off Gallagher. It's unnecessary. Getting a talking to by the referee from a distance. He said, I thought my arms were closer. Referee said, no, they weren't. He said, all right, my bad, sorry. Free kick here, Pereira on it. 34th minute now. Plays it backwards. Back to the back line. Just inside the center circle on their side. Nothing dangerous from either team right now. Misplay here. Rosales gets kicked. Said he's playing the ball. Rosales down, holding kind of his ankle. Just off screen now, can't tell. He's up back again, kind of with a little bit of a limp, but still going. Playing, I don't like this. It's a defensive 4-4-2 and no real maneuver, no real movement from the players defending. Which isn't great, but yeah, whatever. All the way back to Drake Calendar. Plays the line-breaking ball. Svatak's the only one to defend between him and the goalkeeper. Plays it back in a bad pass. Zan Kolmanic with the ball beats one defender on that far side and then gets beat by the same defender. He goes down. Zan stays up and then gets beat by another one. All right. I mean, it's now out of the danger. It's still on their defensive half now. Now just crumbs back. Back at midfield. Danny's pushing forward. Torres looks for and has no help going press. Austin's now trying to just use... Yeah, it's a little bit of a pull there from Rosales. Free kick just at midfield-ish. Yeah, the next Austin game is March 1st at 2:30 Eastern. Yeboah puts a shoulder into Svatak, clearly trying to put him off. And Villarreal says, no. Yeboah's talking to him. Armando Villarreal just walks away, or jogs away, I guess. We'll give and go here between Danny and Elie, and then Danny and Jaden Nelson, and then Danny there. Ball comes in, nothing. Just slightly not linked up there. Between, I believe, was it Torres on that last one or Azuni? Torres on the last one tries to put a ball to Azuni in midfield, but doesn't quite get there. I think that's going to be a very good ball for Brandon Vasquez. I think that's a great ball for him. That's kind of where John Bell warming up. Dubrsarfsky, Burton. Oh, that's just substitutes. Never mind. John Bell is warming up. Where did John Bell come from? Seattle, right? Yeah, Seattle. Lofting throw gets headed back. Most likely going back to Drake Calendar inside is 6. Out wide. Just kind of trying to get the ball out of the danger zone for Minnesota. Elie at about midfield. John Gallagher at about midfield. Ree goes back. Nope, no. That is clean. Elie gets a yellow card for that is obnoxious. Absolutely not. Wrong decision from Armando Villarreal. But it is all right. The first booking goes to Elie Sanchez for Austin FC. Second yellow card of the game. It's all right. Elie gets back there. He does get ball first in my argument. Slight miscommunication there. Just not really doing much, Minnesota. Puts a weird cross in off one head, trying to knock it down to Yeboah at the top of the box inside the D, like right at the center of the D. Chonkalai, good save, Suver. Just gets it. I think the ball's going wide regardless, but trying to get things focused again because it is out for a corner kick. We don't want to see a corner taken quickly here. I believe that's the first touch for Stu. They have 2 shots, none on target, so that would have been the third shot, the first on target. Ball comes in, off Stuver, and it's in the back of the net. And it's Duggan. Great. That's disappointing. Stuver is there, but it just bounces off him back to Duggan. And there's one. Oh, hold on. I didn't do the rest of it. I put them with a goal. Dugan. I don't know. Duggan. Dugan? Yeah, Dugan, Duggan. Duggan. It is Duggan. Oh, wow. It is Duggan. Goal confirmed. All right. Yeah, I have some. Sure. Jaden Nelson gets pulled down after restart. I mean, that's not a great into the first half. It's been a very, very good first half for Austin, but Stuver's tested 4 times and lets 1 mistake, and technically 5 times. And then it just crumbles. But whatever. Free kick here for Austin, right at the sideline. On the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th stretch of colored grass for Austin. Everybody lining up top of the D. Torres and Rosales standing over it. Good. I mean, I guess I'm curious to see if next week or whenever Owen Wolf does come back, is Torres with it. Doesn't quite, not cleared. Deflected out for, it was Azuni. The ball gets boinked out and Calendar grabs it. When Owen Wolf comes back from his rehab, that sounds bad. From his surgery rehab, does he step into free kicks and set pieces? I don't think he should, but he might. Austin with a throw in here. Minnesota, Chancalay is upset about that because he thinks that it was off. All right, Net Ken, how many saves does Suver have here? Oh, this is the big save. That actually does creep in. Actually, that would creep in if Stu does not touch it. Jaden Nelson with a knock on. Facu Torres was not ready for it though. This fight between it's honestly just Gallagher and everybody else for Minnesota, or whoever's over on that side of the field. He's everywhere like normal. Svatak's been very good. That's a kind of a crazy decision there, but it kind of turns out okay. It is a free kick for Austin again. Armando Villarreal may be a hometown fan. Elia gets clipped, but is a free kick for Austin. Minnesota's not happy about it. I believe that was Pereira, I think. I just need I need to stay here. I need numbers for them. Yeah, it was Pereira with the assist as well. I've just looked over and Houston is losing. Good. Screw you guys. Tries to find Facu Torres up front, but he's got three defenders, two defenders and a goalkeeper on him. So Drake Calendar's just holding the ball at the penalty spot, rolling it around with his feet. There and plays it wide. Still just holding on to the ball, maybe holding on till halftime. Ball's in the air. Rosales tries to knock one on, plays it right to a Minnesota player. You got, who is that? That's Chancalay with the ball. Plays it back. Just hoofs one upfield right to Ilie, to Danny. Plays it wide for Jean Comenish to run onto it. Everybody else is kind of fading into the middle of the pitch. Ball low cross comes in. That's arguably a handball. Referee, Armando Villarreal. That comes off here. Out for a throw-in for Minnesota. 2 minutes of stoppage. 2 minutes. Our ball's back in play here. Just working it forward slowly. Back to midfield. Back to the defensive half, actually. Into the center circle. Into Austin's half. Just slowly putting the ball. Ilie hand fighting with... Can't tell who that is. Pushing forward. Duggan again. Or Dugan. Yeah, Duggan. Duggan across the front here. Back to that lofted ball up. Gallagher. Nope. Yaboa. Good save again from Stu. It's a great shot from Yaboa. About knee height. Whips one in. On the bounce. Thought he beat Stuver. Still standing there. Hands on head with just... Ball bounced right at the penalties. Boom. Chests it. Bounces up. Falls down. Hits it in the air. Corner kick here for Minnesota. Right about 30 seconds till halftime. Ball's in. Deflected up. Not quite. Really just still farther that way. Out for a long throw-in opportunity for Minnesota. Let's see. This is a great save. Chested. Boom. Stuver gets a hand on it. A good hand. He's shocked. Longwane. Sorry, not Yaboa. Longwane. Excuse me. So I believe that was Yaboa at midfield. Hand fighting with Ilie. Lofted ball headed out from Ilie. Not as far as... Oh, back to... Tries to play it up. Oh, there you go. Rosales is on it. 3-on-3 opportunity here. 3-on-4 now. Rizal sends one to the ground. Still over. Can Austin get something before halftime? Cuts in. Cross goes up. No. And just boots out. And there is halftime. There's halftime here in Austin. One at halftime. I mean, something. It's something. Season 31. Crazy. What is this ad for? Royal Caribbean? Maybe? All right, let's see. Sound off. What are we thinking for first half thoughts? I'm resetting the this broadcast. So what do we got here? So we have, let's see. Also see looking intense in the attack, sure. Jaden Nelson and Facundo Torres are dominating the wings. That's fair. Facu assist, BHI goal. Yep, that is exactly what happened. Stuver in the fence had quite a night until Minnesota scored. Had a quiet night until Minnesota scored. I even think still had a quiet first half period, right? It kind of was just, it's a cruel goal. Stu makes a great save. And then from the corner stand, it looks like it bounces off him about 2 or 3 times before it crosses the line. So it is unfortunate. He had 2 great saves right before and right after that goal. So unfortunate error will go under Stu's record. But as a whole for that first half, relatively good. Somebody says, entertaining first half, but not great for Mizuni and Kolmanich. Fair. Too bad that this game is not. I don't have any type of score on this screen. That's crazy. Seems like a missed for me, don't you think? All right, let me get this sorted. Let me just go here, add source, new. Why is that so big? That is not what I meant to do. Actually, hold on. I want to see if I can do this way. Alignment right. And then I want to do what? What is happening? Why is that like that? Oh, not vertical. There we go. Yeah, right. Okay, and I'm going to need to do one more there. What's up, Adjudicator? How are you doing, man? Okay, and that's just not... Does this just not line up right? That's going to really bother me if it doesn't. Let me see if I add a space there. Oh, it doesn't line up. Oh, no. That's going to bother me so much. Okay, whatever. That's fine. Damn, did they score while I was getting dinner? It does look like that. It was in the 41st minute off of a corner kick. Off a great save from Stu. Then off the corner kick. It just kind of bounces around inside the 6. Like takes a shot, bounces off Stu, goes back, hits it back. That's unfortunate, but as a whole, I'm not too upset with that first half. I think Austin's been arguably the better team of the two. Okay, Jesus Christ. A certain individual, certain reporter that I cannot for the life of me seem to get away from says first half and as usual, thanks Stuver. Brother, can we just get off our high horse for a quick second? Holy hell. Are already on Stu? I mean, I'm just gonna say this real quick. For those of you that know who I'm talking about, the initials are J.I. Shut your goddamn mouth and quit typing shit. You're an idiot. Oh, pisses me off. I've muted him. I've blocked him on anything that I have. And the only time I see him, you know what? No. This. Whenever I'm just looking at this, just to see this. I'm interested in everybody else. If I've blocked somebody, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Oh, it pisses me off. So just looking at him and just seeing the fact that he's tweeted something about Austin pisses me off. Oh, it bothers me. He's such a like classic troll that everybody hates him. Like it's just I don't want to get on like it's just, and it's not just him, it's a lot of journalists and sports journalists now are just, let me see what can get the most clicks. Really just journalists, period. Let me see what gets the most clicks. Let me see what I can draw the most traffic to my thing. I mean, it's just content creation in general, to be honest. Because I try to do the same thing. Say, hey, what's going to get people to come watch this? But there's a way to do it. And being an ass is not the way. I looked at it because I saw a tweet that was screenshotted and posted by somebody else, one of his. And so I just went onto his account just to get a refresh of, because I've had him blocked for a year and a half now, I think. The entire thing was him just tagging this person in every single tweet from like 2 years ago. Just stop. All right, moving on. All right, let's take a look here. What am I'm sitting on that. Wow, okay. There we go. All right, looking at the games, that game's still going on. Wow. All right, the 3 games that have gone final today, you have St. Louis and Charlotte 1 apiece. What do you think about the rooted kit this year? I don't mind it. I don't like the fact that in 3 years, I guess 4 years, 5 years, excuse me, 5 years, that we can't stick to the same color green. Like this one, it's white and then a different green than we used from the mint kit, which is a different green than we used on the Legends kit, which is a different green that we used on this kit. Like the home kit stays at least with this color green pretty much, and then it's a different, so it's either black or it's like this one where it's blackish green, it's darker green, which is fine. And like the kit itself is fine. It's just a very bog standard kind of Adidas general kits, which is fine. It's not great. It's very bang average, as quite a bit of our kits have been. But I don't know. I'm hoping that we can get away from just the typical stripes. Big Bird was talking about it earlier. I want to see a different design on the kit. I don't want to just see stripes every year. I don't mind it, but I want to see some variation. I want to see with how much this community and this team is rooted in Austin, right? That's their whole spiel, right? Is pointing out the community. I want to see something like that represents that on the shirt. Is that a third kit? Maybe. Austin does have, I believe, a third variation this year, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I think Austin was given one of the third kits. Does Austin FC have a third shirt variation in 2026? Yeah. Okay. So, it looks like Austin's getting one of the archive kits, the like third kits. There's 8 teams that are getting them, called archive kits. So I'm wondering what that's going to be, because the archive for Austin is 5.5 years. Not great. Not a lot of archiving to do. Very easy to go through that archive. So yeah. So I'm interested to see what that shirt is. But like the kit itself, I like it. My issue is the fact that we've used 18 color greens. But that's a wide range of shirts. Yeah, you're all good, Adjudicator. All right, looking at the games that have gone final today, we have St. Louis, Charlotte tying 1 apiece. Cincinnati at home against Atlanta getting the win 2-0. New York going to Orlando City, winning by 1 in a 2-1 final. Orlando does get one back there. DC United holds on against a 10-man Philadelphia team 1-0. I believe this game is currently going on. It might have just ended. You have Vancouver, Salt Lake. Vancouver's up by 1. Austin, Minnesota, 1 apiece at halftime. 3 other games at halftime. FC Dallas up 2-1 over Toronto. Dynamo at home losing 1-0 to Chicago. And then Nashville holding 3 strong against New England. Games that kick off in minutes, seconds. By games, I mean a single one, which is their Saturday special presented by Walmart, I believe. I don't know why I'm giving the free advertisement there, Walmart, but there you go. LAFC hosting Inter Miami, and I said the game was in Miami, and I am just wrong. It's in LA. So why is it kicking off at 6:30? I guess so then Inter Miami guys, the East Coast guys, have a 9:30 game to watch. I guess. Whatever. 10:30 would have been too late for them. And then the nightcaps tonight is San Jose hosting Sporting Kansas City, Portland hosting Columbus. Jeez. San Diego hosting Montreal. Looking at quick standing update for the East. Nashville, Cincinnati, New York, Red Bulls, DC, Chicago, all on 3 points in that order, 1st to 5th, effectively. Charlotte, lone position in 6th with 1 point. And then you have Montreal. Inter Miami has just started, so they are also at 1 point. It is halftime, Adjudicator, yeah. 1 point for Charlotte and Inter Miami. The game has just kicked off. And then Montreal, New York City, FC, Columbus, Toronto, and then everybody else is there. In the West, you have Dallas leading the way with 3 points. Same with Vancouver. Then you have St. Louis, Minnesota, and Austin with 1 point. And then everybody else does not have a single point, but only Salt Lake and Houston will end the day with depending on how those games finish, will end the day with 0. Currently are sitting on 0 points while playing a game. All right, second half looks like it's about to kick off here, so we will switch back. This is now the new halftime screen, halftime pregame, postgame screen. I did some revamping to the visuals of the stream a little bit. I was saying earlier that I am able to stream now both horizontally like this and then also vertically for like YouTube Shorts that I'm going to try to do next week. Excuse me, not next week because I'm not going to be here next week because that game is kicking off at 11:30 in the morning for us. Woo! And I got to work. So I won't be here next week. Week after that, I will be back. So looking at my schedule currently with work and then with the Austin FC schedule, I will only be missing just the games that are scheduled right now, just the MLS schedule. 3. There might be 4, but 3 games just off schedule alone right there. So significantly better than last season and the season before that, which I just kind of disappeared on towards the end of that, which was fine because that season was pretty bad. And last year was just very average. But yeah, I'll be back this year for almost all the games, which I'm super happy about because I think that Austin's going to do very, very well this year. I think second half has just kicked off now. Or, yeah, there it is. Excuse me. I don't necessarily think this is either the second or third most excited / enthusiastic / promising I've felt about this team moving forward. After year 2, surprisingly, after the first year, I thought the team was going to win the I think I put the MLS Cup, to be honest with you. But yeah. But now we have this is the third most promising year that I have. I'm going to give these off. There you go. There you go. And I'm going to put these back on. Get these back on. If you want,
foul.
all right, they can't hear you now. If it's too loud, there's the volume gesture on the left hand side. Like I said, I'm still getting over the final ends of a cold, and I'm not listening to that. It sounds very tinny. You ever think about opening up a voice line to talk with fans? Yeah. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with that. I mean, I do have the Discord that I'm in, so I could do something like halftime related in there. That might be a very good option, actually, just because there's nothing going on in here at all. Yeah, could do something after as well. But I know, I mean, I guess it could be immediately after because I do just sit here and wallow in depression most of the time. I drink a bit. Yeah, no, 100%. I'm down to. I want to change things up and do something different this year. I don't know what different that is, but yeah. What are you looking at? It's always been up there. Oh, I don't even know. I didn't even know to open that. I'm gonna bring that back up. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, happy to bring it. Yeah, I'm definitely interested in doing something different and something. Corner kick here for Austin. Bounce out. Torres puts the ball back into play. This team's going to be significantly different and I think better. Oh, Jaden Nelson, stay wide. Stay wide. Shit. It's not a great ball, which is good.
Look how fast he is.
Jaden Nelson is quick. And he's
fuck, boy.
he's going to be the guy that gets kicked out of the starting lineup, I think.
What do you...
When... Well, because yeah.
We need fast.
True. But, because, I mean, this is the starting 11 for today.
Which I haven't looked at. So
Yeah.
Let me
Here. I mean, I can just, it's Stuver, backline, Galley, Svatok, Heinzek, Kolmanich, Danny, Sanchez, Rosales, Torres, Nelson, Zuni.
Okay, never mind. That makes sense. I was like,
These
why
are new.
is Zuni there? But then I was like,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
because
That makes
Vasquez is injured.
sense. That's why I was like, wait.
Yep.
But that makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
I love to see Galley start.
Mhm.
He's my favorite.
So, and then with that as well, you have, what is it? The bench is still currently the same bench. No substitutions for Austin this halftime. You have, corner kick for Minnesota, over the top and out of play. Goal kick for Stu. You have Damian Loss, Riley Thomas, John Bell, Matej Djordjevic, Duber Ervin Torres, CJ Fodry, Robert Taylor, and Micah Burton. So,
Fodry? I thought it was Fodry.
Fodray. CJ Fodray.
I'm so bad with names.
I mean, everybody was pronouncing the name wrong the first year and a half.
One of
2
my
years.
favorites.
And there's Jaden Nelson. Nothing throw in for Austin. It is Austin's throw. No. Didn't see starting line. No Wolf. Wolf is still dealing with his sports hernia surgery from 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago. Rigo Piguino, how do you like the new kit? We were just talking about it at halftime. I'm not a huge fan of just the template kits. I mean, this one too, but it's fine. It's very average. My biggest issue with the kits is just the fact that they are the default template Adidas kits that half the league is using, and that we can't salve a consistent green for the away kits. Is because the rooted kit, the Sentimiento kit, the Legends kit, are those all of them? I feel like I'm missing one more, but I think that's right. Have all been slightly different color greens every time.
Where if we had a consistent green, like, to use for it, it would make more consistency for all of the things. Where it's like now, I feel like if you go through our random amount of, like, uniforms, like, it doesn't all look the same.
Oh, come on, Jaden Nelson. Get there. Okay, not quite.
For us.
But Torres gets throw in at the hash mark. Yeah, I mean, even if you just look at the ones I have, I mean, it's the original, it's
variety
the
instead of being Austin.
yeah, it's the Verde. It's the first original home kit. I have the Vosis kit. There's the one. No, Vosis kit is the home kit. The Sentimiento kit and the Armadillo kit. There it is. There's the one from last year. Armadillo kit. There you go, John. There you go, Jordan. Oh, look at the overlap. There you go, John. Why is John there? Oh, sends one. Puts the ball in.
Hey, please.
Put your hand down, Minnesota.
Good
Shut up.
recovery, though. Good recovery.
Danny, you could
Like-
see that pass. You could see the pass. I mean, it's fine. It's good delay.
Well, still good
Able to get
recovery
back.
from that initial shot. Like, bring it back to us.
But the problem is John Gallagher is now so far out of position. But it's fine because Rosales can get there. Good. Okay. That's the thing is you have a little bit of coverage for John to make those runs with Rosales as the man in front of him, because he is also a defender, right? Right? Is he's a left back playing right wing right now. So you have the coverage for John to make those runs. I'm surprised he goes all the way to the other side of the field, but whatever. Yeah, it's going to be Rosales that gets taken out for Owen. Oh, step in front of it. Good. Now clear. No shot off that. Thank you. That's a lofted putback. There you go, Zan. Not far enough. Step in front of it, somebody. Good. Thanks. Thanks. There you go, Heinzike. Heinzike with a goal and 2 deflections / saves, I think. Yeah, I mean, Facu Torres has actually played very well with the assists on the set piece. Yeah. Facu Torres with the corner kick. He's taking the set piece. I don't know. Who do we think who's taking set pieces this year? Once everybody's healthy. I don't think I'm worried that it's going to go back to Owen when he steps in, when he comes back from injury. Corner kick again. I think that hit the video board off the field before it hit the ground. That was bad from Pereira. That's back-to-back bad corner kicks. Pereira? No. It's P-R-E-Y-R-A. Pereira.
I can only tell just based off of like the motion when he's moving.
Yeah, Pereira. There you go, Rosales. Trying to get there. No foul. Good. Still on it. Duggan gets there. Come on, Jaden Nelson. Yeah, I think it's gonna be Joseph Rosales that gets booted for Owen. I think. I mean, fair. Or I mean,
it might be like a weird attachment that I have to Owen. That's why I'm like sad for him to go. Is like I love Owen.
The other thing that might happen is I'm doing this just based off positionally, but you could always have Owen slot in for Ilie. I think that puts way too much offensively driven players. I couldn't figure out what I was trying to say there. But right, because with that is you then have in the front, front 6, right? So you got Suver on the back line done. There's 5. Front 6, you'd have Danny, Owen, Rosales, Torres, Nelson, and Ozuni. That's like 4 wingers, 2 attacking midfielders, and then Danny. Or it's 3 wingers, 2 attacking midfielders, and Danny. That's the 6 up there. And Danny likes to go forward. So I don't know. I think Rosales is the one that goes out for Danny, and I think Jaden Nelson is the one that's going to go out for. Maybe not. Maybe Ilie is the guy, because you're gonna. Rodin needs to spend on the mid. We can't afford any drop off there. They run the most. We need stable. Yeah. No, I would agree. Oh, good save, Calendar. Good save, Calendar. He does get a touch on it. Okay, dinner done. Now time for red velvet cake dessert. Fair. I'd say carrot cake would be better, but red velvet's not far behind. So, Rigo, do you not think that... Do you not think that Dubrsevsky and Sabovic were the right choices? And I mean, Ilie is 45 years old, so ball's in, off the head, the wrong head this time. Jaden Nelson comes in like a spider monkey. I don't know if that's necessarily the right analogy to use there, but pineapple upside down. I mean, that's fair. But I feel like that's a different type of feel. Yeah, I feel like that's a little bit more wintry. I mean, given it, I mean, it is February, so fair. But it's a little different than like
We're hitting the end of February.
we are hitting the end of that is true.
Springy, flowery.
Pineapple upside down cake would fit there, but yeah. There goes Zan Komanich. The problem is there's nobody in the box. Zan just also lost that ball completely. I think that's probably why Zhang got the call here, is because you're missing Dessler. You're missing. Oh, good turnover. Facu Torres.
Oh, baby! Even
What?
no.
Is that not a forearm from Boxel? This he's just shoved. That's a full extension
Also,
there.
he hits the
That's a
ball
full
before-
extension,
I swear he
Boxel.
knocks that ball before it actually goes out.
It doesn't matter. It's a full extension from Boxall. I disagree with that, but I don't think it's enough. Anywhere else on the field that's called a foul. You're not calling that push off from Boxall, but you're calling that. I mean, okay, never. That is. The fuck am I complaining about? That is objectively what I just said was gonna. I'm gonna shut the fuck up because that is exactly what I said was gonna happen. All right, let's see. Free kick here. I think that's just inside our half. 61st minute here. Is that Pereira again? Yep. Ball's in. Looped. What in that? I mean, it kind of worked. Headed at the D, and then out for nothing. Stuver quickly puts the ball into play. No MLS season pass this year. Yes, correct. It is just included with Apple TV, which is better because the Apple TV monthly price. And that's the free. There's the foul. Good. It's $12.99 a month for Apple TV. This is not promoting Apple TV at all. It's $13 a month. So if you're just doing that by the MLS season, you would get to so what is it? February to December? Is it February to December? Is that right? MLS Cup final is December 6th. So we'll call it November. So call it. Yeah, nothing. So we're not going to include today. We're not going to include the final, which is December 6th, or it was December 6th. So you have March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, and November. So you get 9 months, right? So times 9. $116. So it's about the same. They're actually making a little bit more money off of it. Looks like a first substitution here for Minnesota. And is that the Jared Stroud brother? Is that who was coming on? Yeah, it's like $120. What percentage is just getting Apple TV for MLS though? That's the thing. It is exactly the same thing. Of paying for Apple TV versus paying for the MLS part of it. Good job, Stu. Kicks that off of the defender's leg. Yeah, there's no difference in price. Huh?
I clearly read something wrong on the field,
Oh.
and now I'm confused based off of what I googled. So that's all good.
What'd you Google? Oh, the roster.
I messed up who I thought was
Oh, yeah.
So all is
There you go, Zan. Okay, takes corner out of it. That's how awesome. That's how we scored the first one. Zan's unhappy.
Also, love his haircut, by the way. Look good.
Just
Actually, like
it's a very
it's
basic.
but
Yeah,
it looks
I'm
better.
gonna
on
guess. Is it even better with Apple One though? 1999 for music and TV. I don't
him.
know.
Can't relate.
I don't know. I
Or
don't.
Google.
Yeah, I would. I'd have a Google phone and I use Google Music.
Oh, psych.
You were, you were on the edge, and then you lean forward.
I can't read
It's
because
fine. Rosales tries a rocket shot from there. Yeah, you do. Is it even better with Apple One? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Have you seen any of the shows on Apple TV, Big Bird? There's a lot of good shows on Apple TV. I've seen some of them. Not shoes, shows. I'm typing. Um, no, it's Julian Gressel. Excuse me, Master of the Sky. Haven't seen that. I keep getting recommended, and I've seen the first little bit of it. Of Slow Horses. I want to watch the Jason Momoa one and Harvey coming on. I missed who that the first one was. Uh, Taylor and Flane coming off for Harvey and Gressel. What's the Jason Momoa one? I don't think I even know what show that is. I've seen so many shows, so many ads of oh, that's a foul. Referee, thank you. Produce the card. I got one for you if you need it. They're starting to bend, actually. I've been in here too long. No? Okay. Hawaiian Warlord. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll see what I can find on it. But if you haven't seen Ted Lasso, watch Ted Lasso. I feel like everybody has. Okay, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, no, I saw that you just sent that. Chief of War. Oh, okay, I see that. I see it right here. Yeah, okay. We'll see. Yeah, Chief. Okay, I'll have to check out that. Gotta bounce. Good seeing you. Yeah, have fun, Adjudicator. I will be here. I won't be here next week, but I'll be here a lot moving forward. I've heard a lot of good things about Pluribus as well. And Severance. I haven't seen Severance. Um yeah, like I said, if you haven't seen Ted Lasso, watch that. They're coming out with another season of it. I don't know when. I don't think it's been announced when, but they are doing another season of it, which I'm happy about. Good. I moved to Florida and missed the streams last year. Oh yeah. No, I'll be back. Like I said, I'm only missing 3 or 4. Watch all of Ted Lasso. Excited. Yeah, okay, good. Yep. I don't know when that's coming out. I know it's confirmed, and I know they're filming / have filmed it, but Jaden Nelson on this ball. The more I watch Azuni without Vasquez, like the more that I watch Azuni in this number 10 or number 9 role, the more I recognize that this. Oi! Thank you. Yes, stop it. Get out of here. Good. Good job. Your bow has been pissed this whole night. Um. All right, first substitution for Austin. Jaden Nelson comes off 68 minutes in, 69th minute, for Robert Taylor. Okay, so like for like, kind of. It's all right. I mean, I prefer that to have been CJ, but I understand why. I get it. Not bad. Rosales. Control the ball, please, guys. Oh, get their suit. Good. Thank you. I'm going to switch back to the other headphones. Jankomanich here. Wide for Robert Taylor. Puts it on for Jankomanich. He's got to wrap it back around because he can't beat the man. Robert Taylor inside to Elie. To Danny. Rosales out to the other side now. Favorite pausing. All right, you're going. Get there. Good job. Hello. There we go. Throw in here for Austin. Reset here, Austin, in their defensive half. Back to Danny. Still have about 20-ish minutes plus stoppage. Facu Torres controls that ball very well on this near side. Loses it, then steps on it and kind of slips. Robert Taylor's putting in some effort here. Fresh legs, which is nice. Far side of the field here for Minnesota. What is happening with YouTube? I'm surprised that this is now 3 or 4 times that every hour it seems to just reset a little bit. Interesting. Okay. Deflected up. Should be offside. Okay, Stuver gets it. Why are we still talking about this? 2026. Why is it not interesting? Huh. Looking at it seems fine. I'm also trying to... Yeah, I definitely didn't do the encoding properly for this, but... And bit rates and all that, too. Okay, well, something I can work on for 2 weeks from now. It's alright. Something offensively here in the next 20 minutes, please. Something to go on. Austin still has 4 subs. Get 73 minutes in now, 74th minute. Only 1 sub used for Austin. It was Jaden Nelson coming off for Robert Taylor. It's good to get Facu Torres. Robert Taylor's... Jordan Nelson's looking... John Gallagher is faster than Newland Gressel. That's a free kick and a card, in my opinion. Let's bring the bookings out, referee. Armando. Armando. Hello. Armando. You home? You got something? No? Okay. Free kick here's up off the head, pushed out. Rosales gets it, tries to put another ball back in, deflected out, headed out. Who can get there? Out at about the hash mark here on this near side. Nelson asked to be sub. I don't know. I didn't see anything, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen. Came out about 68 minutes, 68, 69 minutes in. So maybe, but I don't think it's a fitness thing. So he looked like he was still able to go full. Ball comes in. Robert Taylor. He's got it! That's a goal! Who is it? Gallagher's celebrating. Hold on. Galley's celebrating, but also Azuni's celebrating. Who gets that? Who has credit? 2-1 Austin. Galley's celebrating with Ilie. Everybody else is over there. There we go. That should be Galley's goal. A goal contribution from John. Let's see. They're showing a replay here. Ball comes in from Robert Taylor. He hits it. I don't think it comes off Azuni. Let's see. The ball comes off John. I don't think he's off if it is off Mirtu, though. This will be a great angle. From inside the goal, it does come off Mirtu Azuni. It would be his, and I believe it is onside. So that's an assist for John Gallagher and a goal from Mirtu Azuni as it stands right now. Let's see. What do we got? They're looking right now. I'm going to put it in here for 76 is what it's at right now. They're looking at it still. Let's see. How are you doing, Quebec? Miss Espinoza. You're winning 4-1. All right, let's see. Armando Villarreal is listening to the microphone. Listening to Stoica. Let's see. Ball's in there. Oh, that's tight. It is tight. Goal stands. Mirtu with a goal contribution. There we go. Robert Taylor does kind of get robbed, but that's okay. Ilie comes out. Ilie Sanchez is out. Dubrsarski coming in. Regal, what are your thoughts? Thoughts on Markinich also comes out for Minnesota. Thoughts on Dubrsarski and Sabovic as the midfield bolstering. That's a throw-in for Austin, please. A throw-in for Minnesota! It was. They're looking at the offside. Paddle forward comes in for Markinich for Minnesota. I believe that's a little bit more. Hope they've improved. I would agree. I don't think they were good. I didn't think they were very good last year. And then Sabo coming in with a red card in their last preseason game doesn't seem great. Ooh, that ball whipped around. Good job. Jan Kolmanich was there. What a pat. Yeah, Robert Taylor's great. Greetings from San Antonio. How's it going? Welcome in. It's a good first 80 minutes, I would say, over here. I'm enjoying it. I think it's a little easier without season pass as well. And I'm like that I'm not paying out. Money can burn a hole this time. A little bit more, at least. Good starting. Good first 10 minutes. And then good final 15-ish, we'll say. Throw in here for Minnesota, 81st minute. We had a long throw, hoping to get into the box. Right in front of the O'Reilly sign. Ball's up. Stu's there to punch it, and honestly just kind of punches the... Duggan holding on to him. Free kick for Austin here. Stu just kind of does punch somebody in the back of the head there. So, but hey, you got to press, you're pressing the goalkeeper, you're kind of asking for it. So, fair. Who does he punch in the head? I think he punches Duggan in the head. What? Whatever. Not going to bother with it. Yeah, except the difference between that and the bottom of a football pile is you can see that. You can't see the bottom of a football pile. I'll get one more. Why not? Don't sit back like you did the first time. Get there. Oh, come on. That's 3 bad passes for Minnesota. Nothing happens. And Zach Coleman's just there to just clear it up. There you go. Good grab from Stu. Right in the corner of the 6. All right. I would rather get out a little quicker, but it's okay. Let's see. So Robert Taylor on this side plays it back to Kolmanich. Danny was asking for it. Doesn't get the ball. Back into the defensive half to Svatok. And Gallagher's getting roughhoused there. Gets thrown to the ground after he gives the ball away. Heinz Ike with it again. Back to Stuver all the way. Robert Taylor again chips Facu Torres. This is no help coming in. Plays it. Taylor's there. Taylor on the inline. Puts a ball in. Everybody fades. Danny with a rocket. Right to Callender. Off the volley. Nobody's making... I mean, yeah, Robert Taylor's asking for that ball. That's where you want somebody, Brandon Vasquez, somebody 6'2", 2. Right? Someone is over 6 feet tall to come in with a power head, knock that home. Danny with the ball already in the attacking third. And another corner kick for Austin. Very good offensive aggression tonight. Some offensive competence, even. That's what I just said. They just said what I just said. I just said that. Facu Torres here. Zuni coming close. Doesn't get the ball. Robert Taylor's got it. Top of the 18. Puts the ball in. And skims all the way across. It will be out for an Austin throw-in. All right. Substitutions come. Nope. Wait. Armando Villarreal just said no and just standing with his arms out like that. We got middle fingers from the crowds. I don't know what. No substitution allowed. No substitute is allowed. Ball comes in. Dubrsarski just hoofs one back to Svatok. Excuse me, Zan Kolmanich, who hoofs one back and goes wide to Stu. Stu boots it up the field. Robert Taylor knocks it on. Facu Torres stays outside, hits a ball just wide, hits the Powerade side in the back. Just about this far wide. And yeah, I am just getting farther away. Probably about that far wide. All right, substitution here, it looks like. He is left-footed, right? Facu Torres. All right, Minnesota substitution. Facundo Torres, he is left-footed. Okay, that's what I thought. Dieng and Putt coming on for Chancalay and Triantis. All right, let's see what happens here. Okay, there we go. Not a great pass from Dubrsarski. Dubrsarski shoves him off. I think that's arguably something, depending on how he's called tonight. Oh, punt coming on. Punt? What's his name? Putt, P-U-T-T, is a Minnesota United 2 player. MLS Next Pro, short-term call-up. Rosales. Nope. John Galler with the throw. There it is. Just throws it kind of up the field. Not really at. Okay, I mean, Danny just kind of goes, boo, and the guy gets scared and falls over. Make the pass, Jan. I want one more. I want one more. Not necessarily to the 3-1 score. I want one just to signal you're up by 1 with 5 minutes left. You're not just going to sit back and relax and watch this game out, right? You're going to actually close out the game, because that's something that Austin did all the time, is if you're from a winning position, I don't have the stat, but I remember there was a lot of points left available from winning positions. Fodre and Ball and Bell. Why do I keep wanting to call him John Ball? John Bell looks like he's coming on. Same with CJ for about 5-ish minutes, I would say. 5 or 6 minutes. Stu still has the ball at his feet. Just walking it into the 6-yard box. Minnesota's approaching. There it is. Good ball. Zan Kolmanich going for it. Good. Feed one more. Feed one more. Feed one more, Zuni. Feed. Aye. That's shit. God, crap ball. Oh, gets there in the end, actually, for Robert Taylor. Feed it back. Good. Facu Torres. Back to Robert Taylor. Do it again. Back to Torres. To Danny. To Torres. to Robert Taylor, to Torres. Tried to get back to Robert Taylor, but doesn't, and out for a throw-in for Minnesota. 89th minute, 88:45 here. I believe we're seeing substitutions, maybe? Facu Torres has been outstanding tonight. Goal, assist, 8.0 rating on FootMob. No substitutions here. We're into the 90th minute. CJ and Bell are still waiting to come on, it looks like. Comes in. Are you fucking I hate this team. Oh, I mean, at least it's not. It's not because they weren't attacking, but fucking shit. Ugh. Boa, of course it is. Ugh. That hurts. That hurts. Oh, so frustrating. You can't be serious every damn time. Like, what are we doing? Why? Why are we doing? Oh, come on. Just a little bit less. Little bit less effort on that pass. CJ and Bell are on, by the way. They came on for, I don't know, 3 minutes of stoppage. We have one done. Ball's in. Svatak gets pulled to the ground, by the way. That's not a foul on Danny. That's crazy. Still no notion of the substitutes, by the way. Honestly, am I crazy? I want to hear you out here. Am I crazy that I want Zan Kolmanich to just, as soon as he sees Yeboah going up, just tackle him? So it's a straight red, 100%. But I'm okay with it. Am I crazy? It's Rosales and... It's just Rosales off, I guess, for CJ. Yeah, John Bell is there. Who did Bell come in for? Was it just Bell? It was Rosales. I swear to God, if it was Rosales for Bell, I'm gonna be upset. No, Robert Taylor came. Okay, cool. So Robert Taylor played 14 minutes. 21 minutes. What am I saying? I thought that was not. I thought that was a 6, not a 9. Okay. So for Fodre and Bell. So Rosales for Bell. That puts. What is? I don't even know what is it. Back 4 now. We've hit the 3. But there was a little bit of time for that goal, the Minnesota equalizer. It's so frustrating. And there's the end. It's so frustrating. Oh. Oh, that's so frustrating. Oh, what? Oh, God, that's such an irritating way to draw that game. That's just a shit way to end that game. Such a bad ending to that game. Better than last season. What was the 2025 MLS season opener? Started the season with 1-0 winning against Kansas City from Buka's goal. I mean, yeah, but that's just JVB. I mean, yes, but it's just a poor. It's just a poor taste, right? It's just it's just a poor taste of um a poor ending taste, you know what I mean? uh I mean, I guess technically better than last season, yes, but it's too bad that that it ends that way. Yeah, I do. Why? I weird ad. New Year, same Austin FC. Yabo at the back post. Uh 90-minute equalizer is killer. Oh, it's just oh, I mean, that's not great. All right. Looking at the ending here, right? Looking at the rest of the games that are going on or that are finished now. You have where to stop? Vancouver beats Real Salt Lake 1-0. This game isn't this game ends in a draw. Just to add insult to injury, Dallas is currently leading 3-2 to Toronto in the 90 plus 7th. Houston comes back to win 2-1 at home against Chicago. Nashville thrashes New England 4-1. Or 90 plus 2 currently, thrashing them 4-1. LAFC and Inter Miami are at halftime at 1-0 in favor of LA. In the standings, the East is Nashville on top currently with a +3 goal differential. Cincinnati, Red Bull, DC with all wins. Still a single team with a lone point with Charlotte for 5th place there. Everybody else has not played yet. Or I guess Montreal, New York City, Columbus haven't played. In the West, you have so gross to see. You have Dallas And Houston on top with 3 points. Same with Vancouver and LAFC currently. Minnesota with 1 point. Austin with 1 point. St. Louis with 1 point. And then Portland, Colorado, LA, Galaxy, San Jose, San Diego, Sporting, Seattle yet to play. Real Salt Lake bottom with 0 points. Who is the worst team currently? New England with the... What's the trophy you get for finishing last? Wooden spoon. There it is. -3 goal differential against Nashville currently. Oh, it's such a frustrating way to end that. Late equalizer stinks. It does. And it not only it just leaves the game with a sour taste. You know, it's just a little disappointing, especially for it to be Yeboah. Kind of contained all night. What was his stats at right now? What did he do? 9 to 12 accurate passes, 1 chance created. Great. XG is 0.89. Yeah. 3 defensive contributions, 2 out of 3 shots on target, 30 touches, 4 in the box, 2 of 4 successful dribbles. Yeah. Not really much of anything. Like, it was very okay, but it sucks that he's the one that puts it in. Facu Torres, though, is the man of the match, according to the FootMob man of the match, the highest rated player. If you want to go through ratings real fast while my nose continues to clog. Stuver 6.0, a little bit unfair in my opinion. Backline is Galley with a 7.7, a Svatok with a 6.6, Heinzike with a 7.6, Zankomanich with a 6.5, Pereira also with a 6.5, Ilya Sanchez with a 7.0, Rosales with a 7.0, Jaden Nelson with a 6.7, Mirto Zuni with a 7.7, and Facu Torres with an 8.1. All right, that's really going badly, so I'm going to end there. And like I said, not here next week due to scheduling a little bit off. Go back next week, or week after, excuse me, and hopefully between them with some different streams. But until then, have a good rest of your Saturday, and have a good Sunday. I'll catch you guys on the next stream, and definitely in the next 2 weeks. All right, peace.